Do you guys remember Jump Force? Cause I do. Before it came out, everyone was excited because it was literally just gonna be anime Super Smash Bros. All your favorite anime characters in one game beating the fuck out of each other. Doesn't that sound magnificent? But obviously the game came out and it had less than positive reviews at launch. To be honest, there was no positive reviews. The game wasn't that good. Shitty graphics, mid gameplay, the fans were not happy. And I was one of the fans. And trust me, I was not happy. And as most of you know, Jump Force's servers are closing down pretty soon, so I figured I'd just revisit the game and talk about why people hated it so much. And since I've already kind of mentioned it, might as well just start with talking about the unique art style. Yeah, I feel like this is really the beginning of the Jump Force hate, because people were very mixed on their opinions about the art style. Because obviously there were people that liked it and people that didn't, but I feel like the majority of fans just overlooked it. Back when trailers were coming out, people did not care about the graphics as much as they did the gameplay. But you know what I'm saying, in hindsight, now that we see the gameplay does not make up for the graphics at all, I feel like it's okay for me to talk about how bad the graphics were. So let me start doing that. Let me get this out of the way. Fair is fair. It's not like the developers of this game had an easy job. 16 different animes. They had to blend together 16 different animes. That is not an easy task to accomplish, especially when you gotta make an anime like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fucking fit in with Naruto, then make that fit in with Hunter x Hunter. It's not an easy thing to do at all. So, you know, yeah, I can give them some leeway for the art style itself, but I can't give them leeway for how lazy the developers were. The characters in this game have to be some of the stiffest video game characters I've ever seen in my life. Like, it looks like every part of the character's body is bricked up. This shit is worse than Super Mario 64. Actually, I don't even know why I'm hating. Mario 64 is fluid. This game is not fluid. And I feel like the characters looking so unusual is a perfect example of how the niggas behind this game just did not care. They put no effort at all into trying to make these characters look lively or animated, or at the very least just not so damn rigid. The characters look awkward in every situation you see them in, bro. Whether they're standing in the hub world, when they're in combat, or especially when they're in cutscenes. Don't even get me started on the cutscenes, dog. I think this clip summarizes Jump Force cutscenes perfectly. I really don't think it would have taken that much effort to just make their movements look human-like. These are some of the jankiest movements I've ever seen, and it's even worse during the combat. The running animations in this game are atrocious. They're just straight up aesthetically displeasing, and in a game with fucking JoJo characters, nigga, nothing about it should be aesthetically displeasing. And like, it's not just the character models that are bad, just look at all the on-screen effects. I can barely see the characters fighting. Now at first, to be honest, I saw all these sparkles and sparks and I thought it looked good, but low-key, I think these effects just hide the lackluster graphics. There's an abundance of flashing lights and exploding colors. I'm surprised I didn't have a seizure while playing the game. But perfect segue, since I'm already talking about the gameplay, you know, let's talk about the gameplay. So yeah, it's an arena fighter. Now to be honest, I used to just pass off all anime arena fighters as cash grabs, but after playing a lot of them, I realized that there can be good anime arena fighters, but Jump Force isn't one of them. If I'm being honest, this game can be very fun. Running around as your favorite anime characters and fighting other anime characters, like, it's a very hard thing to fuck up. And I really did enjoy the story mode. Well actually, no, I didn't like the story mode. The story mode part of the story mode was shit, but I did enjoy fighting generally easy AI. But then I finished it and I decided to start playing PvP. That was a horrible mistake. My nigga, my experience playing competitive Jump Force has to be one of the darkest and grimiest times of my life. Also, fun fact, I guess I can prove it if you really want to, I was literally in the highest ranked clan in Jump Force, like in the entire world. I wasn't even that great at Jump Force, but somehow I finessed my way into the #1 Jump Force clan in the world, and it literally means nothing. Anyway, back to the video. So in Jump Force you have a light attack, a heavy attack, and some special abilities. Now these are what you're going to use to make your combos. Whether it's some lights, some heavies, and a special attack, or it's a special attack and some lights and heavies, it's all the same thing. Now there's other things that I guess make the game more complex, like dodging/dashing and also countering, where if you press the attack button the exact same time someone else attacks, it ends their combo. Fuck me, I need to breathe. But these things all slowly deplete your stamina bar, in the same way your special attacks deplete your special attack bar. Now based off what I've said so far, the game probably doesn't sound that bad. And to be honest, it isn't that bad, but it's definitely not good. Looking back on it, it just could have been so much better. One thing that I have to point out is that this game can be very unbalanced. Now some people may disagree, but I feel like a lot of characters, I'm not gonna name names, but certain characters are just unfair to play against. It is insane how easy it is to take advantage of certain things and just spam certain moves. Like, there was so much unfair shit in the game that people just kind of assumed that it was meant to be there. And if that was meant to be there, then I feel like it makes it even worse. And God forbid you're fighting a custom character, because that just makes it a billion times unfairer. Being able to mix and match your favorite unfair and spammable moves, it's kind of fucking clap, bro. It's kind of tapped. In our Irish coming out, it's wonky, it's bonkers. Shit like this just ruined my PvP experience. It's hard to put effort into a game when it feels like every time you do, the game is just working against you. And also the community, it isn't the greatest. Now, of course, there are some cool YouTubers out there, you know, shout out whoever. Matter of fact, I was introduced to one of my favorite anime YouTubers through Jump Force videos. But day to day, the people you meet in this game are some bums. These players are toxic. Throughout my entire life playing online video games, Jump Force has to be the first game where I'd play someone and think immediately after, oh, I'm probably finna get called a slur. These people are toxic, and it makes sense to be honest, because this game just breeds toxicity. The way this game works, or more specifically, the way parts of this game just don't work, just makes it the perfect place for pieces of shit to be made. Let me move on to the next point, because thinking about my Jump Force PvP days, it just makes me angry. Jump Force made me a rageful person. The first time I ever threw a controller at the wall was while playing Jump Force. But anyway, I digress. Jump Force is the definition of a disappointing game. It's also the definition of a mid-game. I feel like it should be a learning experience for fans and developers alike. We, the fans, need to learn that we can't let them get away with this shit. And I feel like we somewhat did, but at the same time we didn't. Because there were a lot of niggas playing Jump Force and buying all the new DLC, all the new season passes, fucking Hiei? Who the fuck is Hiei? Fucking Todoroki? Y'all were buying them. You were supporting this bullshit. I'm disappointed. And for the developers, I guess they learned that while anime fans are stupid as hell, they're not that stupid. So they're gonna continue to make anime arena fighters, but they probably won't be that bad. I mean, that Demon Slayer game is pretty good. It's a pretty fucking good game, man. And plus, who knows? Every once in a while, there'll be a game that isn't just an arena fighter. Look at that new One Piece game. It's fucking turn-based. I mean, I'm not gonna play that shit, but still, that's a video for another day. Here's my final thoughts. The game was pretty shit, and it's an obvious cash grab, but it's still kind of fun. Play it if you haven't already, because pretty soon you won't be able to play it ever again, so you decide what you want to do. But that's just my dumbass opinion. Who cares? My phone's on 1%. I need to hurry up. This was your boy Jugo Young. I'm desperate. I need new shoes. Subscribe. 100 subscribers. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.